Aztec Ruins Great House, the ancient mystery hidden in New Mexico. Deep in the New Mexico desert stands a massive stone structure built more than 800 years ago. The Aztec Ruins Great House holds secrets of the ancestral Pueblo people, from its mysterious construction to the sudden disappearance of its inhabitants. Who built this incredible place? Why was it abandoned? How did ancient people create such advanced architecture without modern tools? Explore the forgotten stories, hidden chambers, ancient ceremonies, and unanswered questions behind one of America's most fascinating archaeological mysteries. Imagine walking through a quiet stone city where every doorway seems to lead into another mystery. The walls are hundreds of years old. Massive wooden beams still rest above your head. Large ceremonial rooms stand almost exactly where they were built centuries ago. Everything feels frozen in time. Now imagine hearing the name Aztec Ruins. Your first thought might be that the Aztec civilization from Mexico built this place. But here's the first mystery: they didn't. The people who built these incredible structures were the ancestors of today's Pueblo people, and by the time European explorers arrived, the city had already been abandoned for centuries. So why is it called the Aztec Ruins, and what really happened to the people who once lived here? Welcome to one of New Mexico's most fascinating ancient mysteries. The Aztec Ruins Great House is located in northwestern New Mexico, near the Animas River. It was built around the early 1100s, during a time when another famous place, Chaco Canyon, was beginning to decline. Many archaeologists believe the builders of Aztec ruins had strong connections to Chaco Canyon. In fact, when you compare the buildings at both sites, the similarities are impossible to ignore. The same style of stone walls, the same carefully designed rooms, the same large ceremonial spaces. Even the layout looks familiar. It's almost as if the builders wanted to recreate the greatness of Chaco Canyon in a new location. But why? Some experts believe that as Chaco Canyon slowly lost its importance, groups of people moved north and built a new ceremonial center. Others think Aztec Ruins was never meant to replace Chaco at all. Instead, it may have become another important gathering place, connected through religion, trade, and family relationships. The truth remains uncertain. The Great House itself is an engineering masterpiece. It once contained nearly 400 rooms built around large open courtyards. The walls were made from carefully shaped sandstone blocks, placed with remarkable precision. Huge wooden beams supported the upper floors, and many of those original beams are still standing today. That alone surprises many visitors. Wood normally decays after hundreds of years, yet much of the original construction has survived because of the dry desert climate. One of the most impressive features is the Great Kiva. Unlike many ancient ceremonial rooms that exist only as ruins, this Great Kiva has been reconstructed, allowing visitors to step inside and imagine what ceremonies may have taken place. The room is perfectly round. Massive wooden pillars rise toward the roof. Small openings and fire pits remain exactly where ancient builders placed them. Standing inside, you immediately realize this was no ordinary meeting room. It was clearly a place of great importance. But no written records explain exactly what happened here. Did religious leaders gather to celebrate the changing seasons? Did entire communities meet to make important decisions? Were these rooms used to teach young generations about their traditions? Nobody knows for certain. One of the greatest mysteries surrounding Aztec ruins is why such an impressive settlement existed for such a short time. Construction continued for many years, and the city grew into an important center. Then, around the late 1200s, people gradually left. The buildings remained, the walls stayed standing, but the community disappeared. just like Chaco Canyon. Many researchers believe climate played an important role. The Southwest experienced long periods of drought. Without enough rainfall, farming became difficult. Crops failed. Food supplies became uncertain. Families may have searched for places with more reliable water and better farmland. But again, drought may only explain part of the story. Some scientists believe social changes were happening across the region. Communities were reorganizing. Trade routes were changing. Religious traditions may have evolved. Instead of one powerful ceremonial center, people may have chosen to live in smaller communities closer to rivers and farmland. There is another mystery hidden inside the construction itself. The Great House was built with incredible skill. Many of the sandstone blocks fit together so well that even today the walls remain remarkably straight. The wooden beams were transported from mountain forests many miles away. Without modern machinery, this required careful planning and enormous teamwork. How thousands of heavy logs were cut, carried, and lifted into place remains one of the most impressive achievements of ancient North America. Another interesting mystery involves astronomy. Like Chaco Canyon, some buildings at Aztec Ruins appear to align with important solar events. Ancient builders may have designed certain rooms to mark the movement of the sun during different seasons. If true, this suggests they possessed advanced knowledge of the skies. For farming communities, knowing exactly when seasons changed could mean the difference between a successful harvest and a failed one. Still, researchers continue studying these alignments because not every question has been answered. One thing that often surprises visitors is how peaceful the ruins feel today. Birds fly between the old walls, trees provide shade near the ancient buildings. The sound of the nearby river adds to the calm atmosphere. It is difficult to imagine this place once filled with hundreds of people talking, working, celebrating, and raising families. For centuries after the city was abandoned, the ruins remained largely untouched. Then, in the 1800s, American settlers arrived. When they saw the massive stone buildings, they mistakenly believed the Aztec civilization from central Mexico had built them. That assumption turned out to be completely wrong. By then, however, the name Aztec Ruins had already become popular and has remained ever since. Today, archaeologists clearly recognize that the site was built by the ancestral Pueblo people, not the Aztecs. Even though the name is historically incorrect, it has become part of the site's identity. Excavations over many decades uncovered pottery, tools, jewelry, woven materials, and ceremonial objects. Each discovery revealed another small piece of daily life. People cooked meals, children played in the courtyards, craft workers created beautiful pottery, religious ceremonies brought communities together. Yet many parts of their lives remain unknown because they left no written history. Instead, their story survives through architecture, artifacts, and the oral traditions passed down by Pueblo communities. Modern technology continues to reveal new information. Laser scanning allows archaeologists to study buildings without damaging them. Tree ring dating helps determine exactly when wooden beams were cut. Ground surveys sometimes discover buried structures that have never been excavated. Even after more than a century of research, the site continues to surprise experts. Every new discovery creates new questions. That is what makes Aztec Ruins such a fascinating mystery. It is not simply an abandoned city. It is a place where history, engineering, culture, astronomy, and human survival all come together. In my opinion, Aztec Ruins was probably never a city that suddenly failed overnight. It seems more likely that people slowly moved away as life in the Southwest changed. Climate challenges, Changing trade routes and new social or religious priorities may have encouraged families to settle elsewhere. The buildings were left behind, but the people themselves did not disappear. Their descendants continue to live in Pueblo communities today, keeping many traditions alive. Today, Aztec Ruins National Monument is one of the best preserved ancient Pueblo sites in the United States. On the positive side, the Great House is carefully protected. Visitors can safely explore many original rooms. The reconstructed Great Kiva offers a rare look inside an ancient ceremonial building, and ongoing archaeological research continues to improve our understanding of the site. On the negative side, natural erosion slowly damages the ancient stone walls. Changing weather affects the old wooden beams. Preservation requires constant maintenance, and many parts of the ancient settlement remain too fragile to fully excavate or open to the public. Even after hundreds of years, the Great House still stands in the New Mexico desert, silently guarding the secrets of the people who built it. Every stone reminds us that while we have uncovered much of its history, some of its greatest mysteries are still waiting to be solved.